Shalom. All praises, glory, honor, and fear. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakadash. Double honors to those elders, you warriors out there. In the spirit and in the authority of the Lord, Yahweh Shai. The real from the elderlies and the fakes and phonies, man. And shalom to you fellow believers. Now, I want to go into a topic how the men of the Lord aren't even known. They don't even realize the men of the Lord. And when you see what's happening in this truth amongst these camps, it's like the righteous, right, are compacted together. You know what I'm saying? We're like of one mind, of one judgment, one spirit, right? And we're few in number. We have a small YouTube channel and so on and so forth. We look like we're insignificant. You know what I'm saying? And we're like compassed about with all these fucking clones and all these Agent Smiths. You know what I'm saying? And like we're having to like that Phalanx of 300. We're having to fight these false doctrines and these false prophets off. You know, and you had these elders going live last night, and they had a title saying, "Oh, this song has to be kept properly, or it has to be sung properly." Well, they say that, but they do the total opposite. You see, and they're not singing the new song, and it's heavy because the new song goes in what? The New Covenant, the New Testament, going into Yahushua and the Gospels. So it's very hypocritical, man. But the masses, the multitude, they're following that, and they're falling for that shit. They're falling for that. And the only ones that can really learn of the song and sing of it is what? The elect. You see, the elect, the virgins, those that have been defiled with this fucking world. You see, they are still taking the Lord as seriously, man, and fearing the Lord, not fearing man, not taking him as a joke or a game. Which a lot of guys are playing games, man. A lot of guys, they still have PS5s and PS2s playing games, man. And then they take that vibration, they bring it into this truth. You see? But you can't put anything of the old man or of the child. You can't bring anything of that into this new man, this new creature. Matthew 17:10, and his disciples asked him, saying, "Why then say the scribes that Elias must first come?" And Yahushua answered and said unto them, "Elias," which is Elijah, "truly shall first come and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elias is come already." Now check this out. "And they knew him not." You see how heavy it is? So they didn't know who Elijah was. These guys, they don't know who is restoring all things back to the Lord. Matter of fact, let me get that word for restore. And I'm going to say this. See, in these times, there's all kind of distractions and shit. Oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. But you have to put the Lord first, man. This is so important, man. This is so vital to our existence, to our survival, and to us getting out of here, man. And for the Lord defending us, you see. If you don't defend Yahushua, if you don't defend the Lord in these times, you're not going to be defended in this evil time that's coming upon us, man. For as a snare shall come upon the whole earth. So that word restore is to restore to its former state, to be in its former state, right? And what were we? We were what? In order. We were putting all these heathens in subjection. And we were cleansing our people. We were destroying all the ungodly and all the wicked and all those that were shedding innocent blood in time of peace. That's what David and Solomon was doing, you see. That goes into home, organization, health. You see, and health is better than many riches, you see. Matthew 17:12, "But I say unto you that Elijah is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them," right? Because they don't know who Yahushua was. Same thing now. They don't know who is of the Lord. They don't know who is truly sent in these last days. The apostles last, as it were, appointed to death. Not appointed to double honors. See, a lot of guys is perverting the gospel, man. And misconstruing, this is a big word, but they're not handling the word of the Lord right, man. They're not putting precept upon precept. They're not breaking down to you correctly. You see, it says, "Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist." You see, so he was speaking of John the Baptist that came in that spirit of Elijah, because the spirits are subjected to the prophets. But the thing is with John the Baptist, he didn't know, and he didn't confess that he was Elijah, because he was John the Baptist. It was a different time. It was a different generation. You see, his name was what? John. That's what the angel told his parents to call him. Yachanan, John. You see? So there's no former of past things. There's no remembrance of former things, you see, because Lord, he's making all things new. So we have an idea, but we don't confess ourselves to be, I'm an Isaiah, I'm this, I'm that, Luke 9 and verse 22, it says, let me start verse 21. And he straightly charged them and commanded them to tell no man that thing, right, that he was Yahushai. He says, saying the Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected of the elders. And that's why we're rejected of the elderlies. All you guys that call yourselves elder this, elder that. You see? And I try and do damage control because the damage hasn't been done and nothing can be done. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. You see? It says, the fire has already been kindled. It says, saying, the Son of Man must suffer many things, and we're suffering as well. And it says, and be rejected of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be slain, and be raised the third day. And that's what's happening. We're being raised with Lord's dead body. We're being raised with him. We're rising up, you see. And he said unto them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. Let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. So it's a war, man. It's a war. It's a fight. Every day you have to take up your cross. You have to bear your burden. You have to sacrifice daily. And you have to deny yourself, deny what you want, and follow Yahushua. Follow him. Follow what he told you to do. Because it might not feel good at the present moment, the chastisement of the Lord, but it's going to bear the precious fruits. You're going to see the end of it all, man. It's going to be marvelous. It's going to be beautiful. You see? It's not for nothing. It's not in vain. Everything the Lord told us to do was for a reason. You see? For whoso will save his life shall lose it, but whoso will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. And we die daily. We die daily. And us being hated and cast out the camps was a blessing in disguise, you see? It's in disguise, though. And you have to be in the spirit, and you have to be hidden in the Lord for you to realize it and acknowledge it. So let me get a Psalms. All right, Psalms chapter. We got the key. 91 in verse 1, it says, he that dwelt in the secret place of the Most High. See, and the secrets are subject to the prophets. He tells the secrets to his servants. It says, and a secret is something that you don't tell everybody, and you try to say only in someone's ear so others can't hear it. So that's what the Lord is doing with us. It says, he that dwelt in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. But what's happening is, guys, they're dwelling under the shadow of men, the shadow of valley of death. That's what they're dwelling under. That's why their topics all about what? All about death. The brother put up a picture it was heavy, and they say like, witches and Satanists, like, and they put like the fucking star and all that fucking shit in Baphomet, all them like symbols and shit. But then they show you, well, the new way of witchcraft and sorcery is what? Breaking news. Newscasters, they're casting that news, all that bad news, all that carnal worldly news. You see spells and shit, and that's how guys are in this truth. Core of Carolina, you see, Dathan of Dallas, you see, with that hey shalom. You see that smooth talk, bro. Trying to get you out your panties, trying to get you out your clothes, because they're naked. And it's woe to you guys, man. It's woe to you false prophets. It's woe to you elders, because woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that he may look upon his nakedness. And that's what you guys do. That's how you guys teach this word. It's not the cup of Yahushua being cast out the synagogue, being hated of all men, being betrayed. You see, being falsely accused. Your cup is, double honors, and yeah, you're in my camp. You see, Psalms 91 and 2. It says, it says, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. It says, surely he shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And the Lord, he said he's going to keep us in his hidden place, because we're doing all these things that he required of us and he commanded of us. Psalms 91. In verse 7, it says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. So the point being that it's not going to come near us is that what? We're not going to be amongst the hundreds and thousands and everyone in the same place at the same time. We're to be away. We're to be separated and holy, man. But the multitudes, the crowds, they're going to flock to what? The false prophets, where everybody is. You see? And that's where the great fall is coming. You see? So it does not matter how much likes you have, you know? And the Lord said in Sirach to close up where many hands are. You see, Sirach 42:6. Sure keeping is good where an evil wife is, right? And that's where a lot of you guys are. You guys are that evil wife, that foolish virgins. Says, sure keeping is good where an evil wife is, right? Because she's got to try to steal from you when you're not looking. That's how a lot of guys are. It says, and shut up where many hands are. You see, shut up where many hands are. And we was going into it on the live and, you know, on our videos. Well, the Lord, he's shutting the book up. Lord told Daniel, shut the book up until the end, the time of the end. The Lord said he's going to shut his mouth of his prophets. They should no longer reprove. They're, you know what I'm saying? So these are the times we're coming into. It says, deliver all things in number and weight, and put all in writing that thou givest out or receivest in, right? Because what people try to do, they always try to like get one over you. Like, oh, I'm a get more out of him. You know, I'm a skim him. I'm gonna do this. You see, that's why I always get a receipt, always put it in writing. So you'll be like, nope, look it, I got the evidence. So we have the evidence. We have the written word, man, Yahushua. See how powerful that is? So you wicked, corrupted elders and false prophets, you can't pull a quick one over us. We see exactly the shit in the angles you come with. Verse 8, be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish, right? And a lot of guys, they're ashamed to do that. They don't want to tell the unwise and foolish that they're going off and they're wrong. You see? It says, rather what they're doing is they're submitting and they're accepting all this wickedness with them. It says, or turn their eye towards it, or you know, not want to hear it. It says, in the extreme age that contendeth with those that are young, thus shalt thou be truly learned and approve all men living, right? But of the dead, we're going to be disapproved. We're going to be rejected of you dead out there. But of the men of living, we'll be approved. Like, yeah, you got the truth. You're doing the right work of the Lord. Unlike a lot of you guys are falsely and deceitfully doing the work of the Lord. You're cursed. You are cursed, man. And the Lord said, if any man, even if it's an angel, come to you with a different spirit, a different doctrine, different gospel, let him be accursed. I don't care who it is. I don't care how elderly he is, or how much videos he does, or what camp, or what greatest camp he's in, or the best camp. You see, Psalms 91:8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. So we're seeing it happen, man. Yeah, they got the reward. Yeah, they got their consolation. But what's gonna happen very soonly after that? The annihilation, the destruction, the abasement, man, being brought down from the high seats and the high places. So because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. So we live in this word, you see, and the Lord lives in us, which is beautiful, man. It says, so as we go deeper into the spirit, more and more things and evidence and gold we find. It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. That's why we're away from men, because guys are plagued in their mind, and that plague is fucking infecting and spreading like California wildfires, man. You see? But it's not going to come nigh the elect. It says, for he shall give his angels charge over thee, keep thee in all thy ways. Right, the straight gate. The straight gate. Matter of fact, verse 10. Matter of fact, 13. It says, thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. So when you're trampling something under feet, what? You're walking, you're moving. So that's why we're on a warpath right now. Trampling all you generation of vipers. Verse 14, because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. Woo! And that's heavy, because we're reading Matthew 17:12. They did not see, Yahushua said Elijah already came. That spirit already came to restore all things, to bring the fathers to the children to the fathers. right? But they knew him not. You see, it was John the Baptist. And what they do, what these Pharisees and scribes do to John the Baptist, they rejected the baptism of John to damnation to themselves, man. You see, guys don't want to be baptized in the word. That's why they don't come around us. Oh, guys are making too much points. They're getting too deep. They're too deep demon. No, they're the demon, man. You see? Because I will set him on high because he hath known my name, right? And we're not high in this world. We're high in the spirit. We're high in the spirit, man. We're full of new wine, you see? He shall call upon me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Beautiful. Beautiful. And the Lord's about balance. If the Lord's going to honor you, then guess what men's going to do? They're going to dishonor you. They're going to hate you because of that. Look at Joseph. Look at Hushai. Look at David. David was hated. And he was doing everything right. He was setting up for Saul. He wasn't lifting up his hand against Saul. He didn't try to kill Saul. You see? With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. So we're going to see the salvation of the Lord, brothers. All you few out there, you many out there, hey, keep going on with your lives, your death streams, and your great death stones, man. Exalting yourselves. Keep it up. Let the wicked be wicked still. Let the filthy be filthy still. And let him that is holy be holy still. That's it. Close the book. It's over, man. It's a wrap. And the Lord, he's gonna make a speedy riddance of this place, man. Acts 3 and verse 12, it says, and when Peter saw it, he answered unto the people, Yea, men of Israel, why marvel ye at this? Or why look ye so earnestly on us, as though by our own power or holiness we had made this man to walk? So it's not of ourselves, man. It's all of the Lord, our righteousness. We don't go about to establish our own righteousness, but our righteousness comes from Yahushai. It says, the God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, the God of our fathers, hath glorified his son Yahushai, whom ye delivered up. You delivered up. You guys out there, you delivered up Yahushai and denied him in the presence of Pilate. You see? When he was determined to let him go, you see? So same thing now, as you know, we're in the time of judgment and everything. They're denying the Lord, man. But ye denied the Holy One and the just, and desired a murderer to be granted unto you, right? And you guys, you want Korah. You want the man with the thousands of subscribers. If Yahushua was here, he wouldn't have thousands of subscribers. He would be in the same spirit as us. Barely be able to keep a channel up. Because he wouldn't be trimmed down his way to seek love. You see? He would be showing the greatest act of love, what? Laying down his life. Same thing with us. And we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren, man. It says, and kill the Prince of Life, whom God raised from the dead, whereof we are witnesses, right? We are witnesses, man. We're testifying, man. We're the true martyrs of the Lord, dying daily, putting off the flesh, putting off the weak nature. And a lot of guys, you ain't doing that. That's why you're not coming like how we're coming, man. Shop and making points. A lot of guys, you ain't making no points, man, because you're dull. You guys, you see, hey, and go on. See, it's getting so wicked and evil. It's like the elder brother and the brothers me are gonna point. Oh, guys using a butter knife, bro. They're not even using a butter knife anymore, Akim. These guys using a goddamn fucking a plastic butter knife, man. A plastic one, man. So when the fire comes, what happens? That shit melts, bro. That shit melts. All them chemicals, man. And the word of God is quick and sharp than any two-edged sword, man. The most potent, most strongest weapon on the earth. Symbolic of the hammer, the greatest weapon amongst the gods, right? Well, this weapon, this word is the greatest weapon amongst all people, man. You see, the word of the Lord, you see? So we're in beautiful times, brothers, and don't let nothing discourage you. You know, be courageous in the Lord, be strong, and keep on speaking, man. Open your mouth wide, and the Lord's going to fill it with his words and his thoughts, you see? And with terrible things, the Lord's going to answer us, which he is doing right now. So don't worry about we're being... Yeah, Slakia, man. I keep getting these freaking calls, man. These unknown calls. You see, you can't make this up, man. You really can't make this up. Just delete it real quick. Yeah, man. So you really can't make this truth up, bro. And this is serious, bro. And like I was trying to say, I was trying to make a point before I got interrupted. We're being compassed about with many wicked men that try to destroy us. but the Lord's in the midst of us. So we're going to overcome all this right now. We're going to overcome the death. And all those that are gathered around us to destroy us and to try to shut us up, they're going to be destroyed. They're going to shut up. They're going to be quiet in the grave. With that, Psalms 65:5, by terrible things and righteousness wilt thou answer us, O power of our salvation, throughout the confidence of all the ends of the earth, and of them that are far off upon the sea. It says, which by his strength set fast the mountains, being girded with power, which stilled the noise of the seas, the noise of their waves, and the tumult of the people. You see? So with that, brothers, Lord willing, see you on the raw. All praises, glory, honor, and fear. Yahweh Bashim, Yahushua, Harakak, Wadash, demise and destruction, all the famous and all the anti-Yahushais, and shalom and preservation to the elect. Yeah.